Hey preview moms, Taylor here, your resident intimacy expert, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about body positivity because body positivity can directly or indirectly affect your sex drive. So, if you are someone who maybe you have a new baby at home, you're not feeling great about this new body that you have, and that can relate to, or that can cause a lower sex drive. So I really wanted to talk to you guys, give you guys some tips on how to maybe have a little more body positivity in this new phase of life. So let's jump right into tip number 1. First tip is to really practice self-compassion, giving yourself grace during this time. This is the biggest thing you can do for yourself. Being very gentle to yourself, very kind to yourself, noticing what kind of messages or internal dialogue you're having with yourself, and really trying to reframe that into the positive things that your body has done. This amazing journey that also can be traumatizing to your body, let's be real, and how great your body handled it. And this new body, it is new, it is different, but once we embrace it, giving yourself a little bit of grace, you'll feel a little bit better about it. Number 2, positive affirmations. Some people don't believe in positive affirmations. I am a firm believer in them. If you come up with 5 or 10, write them down, put them on sticky notes, put them around your house, in your bathroom, on your nightstand, in your car, whatever you want. But positive affirmations, not only about your body, but positive affirmations about yourself and who you are as a human, and like your characteristics and things like that. So, you are strong, you are worthy, you are a great mom, you are a wonderful spouse. But then you can also say you are beautiful, really laying into these positive affirmations. So like I said, sometimes it's hard to get into that mindset of, what are some positive things about myself? So schedule time, plan out time for you to sit down and write out 10 affirmations, whether that be on paper, maybe making it the background of your phone, whatever it is, but to where you can look at them often, you can say them out loud often. If you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say them to yourself in the mirror, that will help. A little bit will help. And sometimes it feels like just saying them out loud doesn't mean I'm going to believe them. But the more you hear it, the more you tell yourself, the easier it gets to hear, the more you start to kind of realize, okay, that is right. I am beautiful. I am positive. I am a good mom, or whatever it may be. So start with working on some positive affirmations. Next, I want you to focus your mentality. I want you to shift it to the positive things your body can do in this moment, not what your body cannot do. So a lot of times when that 6-week, 8-week mark hits and you are able to jump back into going to the gym and able to, start doing things that you weren't able to do before, it can get really discouraging if you're like, wait, maybe I was going to the gym. Maybe I was doing, all these things and now I can't. I don't want you to focus on that. I want you to focus on what your body can do. Your body just went through 9-10 months of growing a human, pushing it out, and now you're taking care of it, probably on lack of sleep and just all of the things. There's so many new factors going into play now than before baby. So I want you to focus on what your body can do. If you can lift 5-pound dumbbells, but maybe you were lifting 20-pound dumbbells, I want you to celebrate that. Your body can still lift 5-pound dumbbells. If you used to be able to go on a 30-minute jog and now you can only do 2, I want you to celebrate that. Or not 2, sorry, 10-minute jog. I want you to celebrate that. Celebrate that your body can still go for 10 minutes. That's a big deal. So I want you to focus on what your body can do. We're not going to focus on what your body cannot do. I want you to celebrate what your body can do, because it is still a miracle that your body can bounce back in even 8 weeks, 6 weeks, which even then is not long enough. So I want you to celebrate each stage, what your body can do, not what your body cannot do. Is everything. So I want you to surround yourself with a positive community, a good support system around you, your partner, family, friends that are going to promote body positivity, that are going to encourage you, and that are going to help you through this difficult time, because it is difficult. Let's be honest, especially if it's your first baby, your body has changed in a way that it hasn't before, and it's scary and it's hard, all the things. But if you have that positive support system around you that is encouraging you and that is giving you these, positive affirmations and kind of being a part of this journey with you, so you don't feel so alone, it's really going to help your attitude, and it's really going to help your look on your body positivity, your look on life, your outlook on life, and all of those things. So positive community, positive support group, surround yourself with those people. The thing I talk about a lot is taking it slow. There is no race to the end. So if you need to start with, this is my next tip, by the way, if you need to start with gentle movements, whether that be yoga, meditation, things that like low impact, maybe you're just walking on a treadmill, or maybe you're walking at a very low incline at a very low pace. Start with gentle movements. You don't have to be lifting the, and lifting the 20-pound dumbbell, squatting 100, whatever. You don't have to be doing that right away. Start slow. Really reintroduce some of this movement into your body and into your routine again before just jumping off the deep end. Your body might have been able to do that before. It might not be able to do that right now. We're going to focus on what it can do. And the more you focus on that, the more your body is going to improve. And hopefully you will get back to where you were once. So focus on gentle movements at the beginning. So let's, do some yoga, like I said, some walking, and just reintroduce what exercise means and looks like to you. Something that can be hard, but can be very helpful, is challenging the beauty standards. This is hard, especially if you're following a ton of people on social media who maybe just had their baby and already look at my post-baby bod. Really be mindful of what those kinds of posts are doing to you. If you need to temporarily unfollow those people, do that. Comparison is the thief of joy. I say it a lot. So I don't want you to lean into comparing yourself to maybe if someone bounced back or someone lost their baby weight quicker or whatever that may be. So really want you to focus on yourself and your own journey. And if that means challenging these societal norms of the bounce back culture, whatever it is, that is what I want you to do. So really focus on challenging these norms. Society does not get to tell you what's beautiful. You get to tell yourself what's beautiful. So think about it in those terms. I want you to think about support. Finding professional support. A counselor is a great place to start, but also seeking support from your partner. When and if this leads into maybe a lower sexual desire or something like that, your partner needs to know, because you might think your partner should know, right? That I'm experiencing this and I'm going through X, Y, and Z. They should know that sex is not on my mind, but they might not. They might not realize what it is that you're going through. So especially as this relates to a lower desire, if that is something that you're experiencing, and if it could be because of a lower body image or lower body positivity, I want you to speak with a counselor, a professional for support, but also sharing this with your partner, letting them know where you are at mentally. Because something I say often, and you're probably going to hear me say it a ton, is that your brain is the biggest sexual organ. So if your brain is not right, if you feel like, I'm down and I'm low and I feel poorly about myself and my body, you're probably not going to really have a lot of desire to have sex. Again, that's okay. The goal is not to be ready to have sex as soon as baby comes out. The goal is to be able to navigate it, to talk about it with your partner, to know where to go when that happens. So it is a little easier to maybe get back into the swing of things again. It might not be easy. It's probably not going to be easy, but to have those expectations that, hey, at least I know this. I expected this. I know where to go for help. I know where to look for help. I know what kinds of resources that I have available to me. I have these conversations with my partner. My partner knows kind of what is going on with me. It makes this whole transition a little bit easier. So finding support, leaning into your support system, also chatting with your partner about everything you're going through so they are on the same page as you. And hopefully with all of these tips, you can start to begin to feel a little better and working a little bit on your body positivity post-baby. Again, I know it's hard. I've got 2 little boys, but I promise it gets easier, and I promise you can do it. You got it, mama.